good morning, everyone. Good morning, people. I love that meme. So, it is going to be a covered bridge ride today. We got, I don't know, maybe 15 people. 15 people with us. So, should be a decent ride. Gonna be hitting a lot of bridges. A lot of bridges in Xenia area. Gonna stop at Roosters for lunch. And as you see, I got a new GoPro. It's actually that guy's right there. My brother. Gonna try a little bit of different footage going through these the bridges and stuff. So yeah, stay tuned for some shenanigans. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. From what I can see, we got 13 people. We're still just trying to get out of the city. All these stoplights, trying not to lose anyone. We got one sweeper, but yeah, once we get out to the Xenia area, we're gonna be on the road for probably about an hour for this first leg. Scenery should be amazing. I've done this trip once already to help him plan it. Well, I said help him, but he did it all. I was just along for the ride, me and a buddy. But yeah, should be a great ride. Perfect temperature today. I think we left and it was I think 48, maybe 50 degrees. It's gonna be mid 70s by this afternoon. So I know some people don't ride when it gets below 60, but my opinion, I mean, I'm still that dumbass that wears shorts and a short sleeve shirt. So should definitely be fun. Man, there's nothing better than a sound of a Harley cruiser. You get your sport bikes and all that, which do sound amazing if you don't rev bomb the fuck out of them. But I'm kind of liking this camera up here. So I don't know if it's gonna work out great, but I'm trying to use the audio from this microphone, syncing the videos together and using the video from that camera. So if I can pair it up, it would be amazing. If not, then I'm just gonna be talking about pointless stuff like every single one of my other videos. So nothing new there. So yeah, I'll hit you guys up on the flip side. We are now going through Lebanon, Ohio. I don't remember much of this town, but I do remember going through here as a kid. I remember the Golden Lamb, the courthouse, the library, stuff like that. There's the Golden Lamb up on the left. There's a nice, just assuming it's a 57 Chevy. They all look the same to me. But man, probably so many good car shows today. Definitely, like I said before, perfect day to ride. Absolutely beautiful. Looks like an old Texaco station. A man's place. Yeah. I need to go there. So, yeah. It's gonna be another video full of so's and uhs. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, I went to elementary school here. Oh, hell yeah, brother. elementary school here, went to middle school, Donovan, places like that. And then we moved down to the river, which I absolutely miss, man. I'm pretty sure that was like a life moment for me, was when we moved down to the river. They would have a ride every year. Don't know what ride it is. I mean, if I probably researched it, I could figure it out. But man, like, we lived right on 52, if you're familiar with the area. There was just so many bike like riders that went through there, probably to go from wherever to Portsmouth, because everyone went to Portsmouth. There's a restaurant out there called The River, and oh my god, this is what I hate about group rides. No one knows if they want to turn or just get through the lights. I get it, it's a decent line, but yeah, it's probably what he was waiting for. But there was a ride that went through my town every year. It was Higginsport. But I kid you not, man, probably 45 minutes to an hour of non-stop bikes ripping by the house. And it was probably 50-mile-an-hour road. So, I mean, it's not like it was 25 miles an hour and it took them an hour to go by the house. No, they were flying. Resonating inside the house. It was crazy loud, but that was a life moment for me. Just, that's one thing I remember about living on the river. That and all the barges that went by. It was like a guessing game. Is that one full or not? It was one of my favorite places that I lived, but that house was pretty much condemned from, it was old, typical river house. Great house though, like, it looked beautiful, had a huge barn. My dad loved that. He worked on cars. That was I'm pretty sure that's what got me into all this, motorcycles and cars and stuff like that. So he was a big influence on my life. So we have actually officially made it to back roads. So just, I think I see our sweeper back there. So I think we got everyone. So carry on, my wayward son. Is that copyrighted? Am I allowed to say that? It just sounded fitting. So yeah, I miss I've mentioned many a times that I love Appalachia roads. I love out west, just the curvy scenery and stuff. We've got flat scenery here. It gets a little curvy, but no real climbs, no elevation changes. You might see some horses on the road, or some even Amish dropping their moon pies on the road with their carriages and whatnot. Buggies, carriages. I don't know what you would technically call that. But yeah, at least we're on country roads now. We're out of Lebanon area, so it gets pretty quick. Oh, happy birthday! So yeah, well, okay, bye. So we are coming down to Orgonia right now. Some riders might know this place as the Devil's Staircase, I believe. It's a national event. They do the hill climbs here, dirt bikes up the hill. They do dirt drags, stuff like that. You'll probably not today, it's a little cold, but they always have cyclists, like pedal bikes, like the peasant bikes. Well, even though they get pretty expensive, you'll see them climbing up this hill like crazy, trying to pedal. But once we get down here, there's a stop sign. If you go right, there's a awesome restaurant. Don't know what it's called. It's probably the only restaurant in the area, but the food was absolutely amazing, just like any other time I talk about food on here. I'm really hungry now. I didn't eat breakfast, and now I'm regretting this. I did have some apple juice though. Stay healthy. As I'm talking about being healthy and I'm fat. Oh, it's like icy hot. You don't know if he's fat or skinny, if it's icy or it's hot. But yeah, down there, if you take a right, you'll have the restaurant, and then a little bit further, there is the double staircase on the left-hand side. And I missed it this year. It's my goal for next. It's definitely something to go do. I don't ever know what they're doing over here. It's always like I've seen campers there, maybe campgrounds for double staircase. Beautiful river. There's a bike trail that we're actually crossing right now. This is, I imagine a lot of the cyclists come from here, do the climb, and then go back down. So yeah, the other way would have been double staircase. Said that before. Yeah, I used to ride a lot of pedal bikes. I did a lot of miles when I was stationed in Korea. Did the river trails and stuff like that. So I thought I would be riding a lot when I got here, when I found out the trail was here. I've always been big. That's not a concern with the riding and stuff like that. But there's just so much more to do since I'm in the US again. I thought I would really like doing the trail. I mean, it goes so far, but it's just not for me. I got a nice bike and everything. It was a Cannondale Cat X. It's got the little knobby tires on it, but still a road bike look. So I'd be fast as fuck, boy. But yeah, it's absolutely an amazing area. There's a lot to do. I absolutely love Cincinnati. Festivals all the time. A lot of bikers in this area, even though, like I said, it's kind of flat. You got some good riders, some bad riders, some that just ride highway. And it shows sometimes on these rides. Here comes a bicyclist now. A little tap of the helmet. Let everyone know there's a bicyclist up here. Hell yeah, brother. Nice butt. Yeah. It's a great road. So many little elevation changes on this road. It makes it perfect for bicyclists, unless if you have some dumbasses in cars that would probably be me before I rode. That would just be flying through these turns, come up, blind turn, and smack some innocent person just out for a leisure ride. They got a little boat ramp there, probably for kayaks and tubes and stuff. But I don't know, I think it's called the Miami River. Not too sure. I'll probably see it on a bridge sign or something. But it's such a beautiful ride out here. It's calming. I would normally, if I wasn't doing this video, I'd have my music going. I love music. Said it many times. Again, it's a therapy. But this trail, I believe, goes way past Columbus. So it spans probably, shoot, I think it goes all the way down in Kentucky too. A little bike trail. But it's I would say it's honestly about a 300-mile trail. When I was in Korea, I went to the DMZ, to Hyundai Beach in Busan, but I didn't prep for it. I made it halfway. It was about 220 miles, I think, in 2 days on a bicycle. And that was a 29er mountain bike, big wheels, wide off-road tires, geared down to live off of for the weekend. It was definitely mind over matter in a way, but I'm pretty sure I almost tore my ACL. It hurt to sit and then stand up. That initial stand, it hurt for a hot minute. I'm pretty sure I overstretched a tendon or something like that, close to ripping it. But yeah, I would do it again. Everyone, I was supposed to have about, I think 5 or 6 people go with me on the ride. We all meet up there, our wives take us and stuff like that. But everyone backed out, and I said I wasn't gonna let it stop me, so I did it anyways. So this, pretty sure this is our first covered bridge. Yeah, first covered bridge. Let's see if I can read this out. Corwin M. Nixon covered bridge, June 1982. So it's a little old. Obviously, I'm pretty sure it's been updated, resupported, stuff like that. But it's a covered bridge, wooden bridge. 3-way stop, buddies. Watch for children. He's riding a Harley right now. It's me. I'm children. Like I said before, just a nice leisurely ride. I'm probably gonna end up screwing up this video. I'll probably miss a bridge somewhere. Coming up fast on one or something, not turning on both cameras. I should probably download an app that instantly turns them both on, but it sounds like more work. I gotta touch shit with my gloves. But I wish I could live out on a creek or something like this. Peaceful. I'd be worried about floodwater though, all the runoff of the hills, stuff like that. I mean, I already had to put a new sump pump in my new house that we bought when I got out of the military. That was the first expense of being a homeowner. Luckily nothing flooded downstairs, but I just didn't trust the one that was in it. So just put out a little expense on the house and a little bit of a worry-free upgrade. I've been working on my playlist for my radio, and I didn't realize there's a lot of songs that I forgot about. I'll be scrolling through TikTok and I'm like, I forgot all about this song. Like Sleepyhead, I believe is the name of the song. I forget who sings it. But yeah, as soon as I got on the bike this morning, jammed out to it. Still love my Sinister sound setup. It's definitely a great upgrade. My wife thinks so too. She's excited for it. We ended up going to this Waynesville Fall Festival last, it was like 2 weekends ago. There was a sauerkraut festival. The food, so many vendors. It was freaking awesome. Yeah, this is Waynesville here. They had the whole strip, like this McDonald's that's up on the left. They had a walk-through, drive-through set up just so they could still get business. But the road that's that way, it was vendors all the way down. I think they said there was 400, maybe 500 vendors all down that strip. I had me a mean bologna sandwich, man. Ah, so good. It's like the white trash in me that just, I purr like a walrus whenever I see some bologna on a menu or something. Hillbilly ham, the best ever. Some rocks in the road there. So yeah, I'm just gonna Little Miami River. Yeah, so I was right about that. It's Little Miami River that stretches all the way down and probably most likely exits to the Ohio River somewhere. I think it's maybe Indiana it shoots down into the Ohio River there. I don't know. We go to Green Acres canoeing all the time and float the river with kayaks. We probably do that 2-3 times a year. One of the Hog members, his name's Eddie, he was supposed to do it this year, but never planned it because I don't think he wanted to hang out with me. Too wild for him, I guess. The fat wild child. I feel like there should be a bridge down here, but I know there's not. But we're back on the river trail. Quick little crossover. It's a violent pornography. Now I got that song stuck in my head. Corwin. Yeah, I think from my house, this is as far as I made it. The first time I rode the trail, I think I turned around here. I'm making a left turn. Yee yee. NASCAR. No motor vehicles. No motor vehicles on the bicycle trail. Doesn't it just make you want? Just like, woo, I'm going that way. Fiat. I used to work for Fiat. I was a lube tech there for a little bit until they found me a position to actually wrench on the Infinity cars. I was there for maybe, it felt like a year, but I think I was only there for like 3-4 months. Man, I hated it really quick. I was great at what I did. Great at cleaning cars from going to car shows and stuff like that. Attention to detail, clean all the weird spots. But man, did it make me hate cleaning cars. I swear, if it wasn't for my wife going to car shows with me, I'd give up halfway through cleaning the car and I'd just let it sit. And then when it was time to go, I'm like, man, this car's dirty. I should have cleaned it, but nope. Zero motivation to clean cars sometimes. But I think last time I made a video, I said I was getting rid of that car. It is gone. It is in Texas now. A couple things, because it got drove. It did not get trailered, which I was pretty surprised. Out of all cars to get driven from Ohio to Texas, I did not imagine it would have been mine in the condition it was. Nothing went wrong mechanically, just some cosmetic issues. Hitting stuff in the road, it being low. The fins in the back are really low. Whoop. Man, he came in hot. Someone's gonna fuck that up. Guy behind me came up quick too. I don't think he was expecting it, because I mean, came around that turn, that stop sign looked like it was for us, but it was the bike trail. It's corn. It's got the juice. It's got the juice. can't imagine a more beautiful thing. There's a lot of corn. Oh man, what time is it? It is 11:10. It's that time of the day where I get kind of hungry. With the group we'll have at Frickers, where are we going? It's gonna be a kind of a long wait, I believe, till we get our food. Get some, I think they got dumpster fries with a bunch of shenanigans on it. Shall be yummy, I hope. Anyways, get a juicy burger. Probably go into a food coma. Not want to do anything. Just leave me there. They can continue their ride without me. Go on without me. Yeah, I think last time I came through here, all these fields were still corn. It's definitely looks a little different. I love fall, but I hate it at the same time because fall weather means I got to put the bike away soon. If I had the right gear, man, I'd be riding down to the 20s, but just something about possibility of ice on the road or salt just doesn't rub me the right way. Yeah, there's more corn. Someone told me, I think it was my wife that told me that if you see the corn still on the ears and everything on the fields, which this one does, this field is, man, my English sucks. I can't English today. But they're saying that they'll take the whole ear inside and try to microwave it, and if it pops, it's ready. I guess they use it for popping corn. I thought it was for cow corn. I'm not sure. If you know anything about corn, leave it in the comments because I have no clue. All I know is that it's tasty, it's got the juice, and it went viral. That kid, man. If you guys don't know, I'll probably I'll put the link in the description too. How about that? See if I can find the original video on YouTube and post it on there. They ended up, I guess there's a corn museum or something like that. They ended up flying this kid to the corn festival or corn museum. All expense paid. That kid had to be in heaven. Did an interview of how much he loves corn, and everyone loved it. See, this is absolutely beautiful. Nice little windy turns. I wish I was going faster. Like always, I don't know the roads too much, so not much faster. Gravel on the road there. But just the smells, my allergies are gonna be screwed up for months. I'm supposed to be taking this medicine, and I don't, because I'm thick-headed. I never do what I'm told. Unless if I'm gonna die. I'll probably listen to him then. But everything leading up to it probably could. It's starting to warm up. I feel like it's like maybe 62 right now. My skin thermometer says 62. No clue what it actually is though. Awesome looking house. I wish I lived out in the country. A huge one-story ranch with a huge garage in the back for the car I no longer have. We do have a couple more vehicles that we're working on though. A buddy of mine's working on my wife's S10. He did the frame on it, trying to button it up now. And then my V8 S10, first couple videos I posted forever ago on this channel. But I need to get that running since I don't have a car anymore. Well, a fun car, or a car show type thing. I need to do a wiring harness on that thing. It's a 94 S10 with a 98 front clip. It's got a 350 V8 in it. I've had my fun on that. It used to be my daily when I lived in Texas. It was supposed to be my mom's Trans Am engine, but a lot of stuff happened to that, and ended up putting the motor in my S10. I had a 4.3 in it before. Sounded like a V8, just no oomph like the V8. Ooh, got something on my windshield. Oh, bug juice. Been a easygoing ride so far. This is nice. Pretty sure that this might be maybe my last video on the bike of the year. I really need to, like, I've done some install videos, but I just feel like I take forever to install something. Like, I could chop sections out of it, but I take my time when I install stuff. So I don't think a video would be really great for people. Like the Softail that I ride, I still haven't uploaded that video, so I got a video I can upload later. But I've got that Softail Heritage Classic. I converted the rears and fronts minus the passing lamps and the headlight. Converted everything to LED. Just I feel better about being seen, bright lights, stuff like that. But I just did the custom dynamic tail light update, where you take everything off the base plate, everything, you put their base plate on, which updates the mounting for the new tail light. I had one bolt seize up when I was putting it on, stripped the head off, so I ended up cutting that off. It took some while because the mounting bracket was plastic, so I didn't want to melt that. It was just a pain in the way, but could have been user error. Definitely wasn't cross-threaded. It got all the way down to I think it was the nylon nut. It was just screwed up. Yeah, anyways, the tail light is stupid bright now, which is good. Turn signals are LED with the custom craft lens covers, make it look all cholo and stuff. And then now the brake light is their slim LED, but since I had to use the base plate, I figured the slim would look good, so it sat kind of even with everything instead of far out like the original tail light does. But I feel like just looking at it in my garage, it's definitely more noticeable. When I first did the fender tip light in the rear, it looked like it was so bright that it looked like my tail light wasn't even on. I was like, I can't have that. So obviously one thing led me to spend more money. Harley! I like how all these new bikes come with LEDs. Definitely comes in handy. More visible. This bike is LED'd out. I wish I could do some more lights on the front, but I feel like the aux lights that you could put on a Road Glide look a little tacky, so I'm probably just not gonna do them. I want a full lower highway bar so I can run full lower fairings, because rain comes, man, my feet with that shorty fender just get annihilated with water. It looks great, but man, I get wet. I want to be able to run lower fairings, especially for the winter time, because I mean I'm open down here. I know I probably won't be able to open the glove box for that side if I get the regular lowers, but who cares? I don't care. Do you care? I don't. I'll still have that side. Yeah, I would love it out here. Hell yeah, brother. I used to hate trikes, but I feel the older you get, the more sense it makes to get one. Mainly because there's been times where I've felt my knee from military injuries and stuff like that. I felt my knee a pain, but I'm still able to hold the bike up. Age, medical conditions, stuff like that. It's made me realize that the people that are on trikes still want to ride, and they're not going to let them hold them back. Seen some Sportster conversions, the 1200 Sportsters, where they do the trike kit in the back. That was kind of cool. I seen a Softail my year converted. So it's people that want to continue riding will find a way. I mean, even if it leads to a gold wing trike where you have an automatic transmission, but man, those bun warmers and hand warmers, it's probably got a little like suit you can put on too that comes with the bike. That'd be awesome. I have no cold weather gear. Shoot, I don't even have long pants. I'm just kidding, I have long pants. I think I'm an ongoing joke for the Hog chapter. Everyone dress for the slide, not the ride. It's like I said before, those are the same people that wear t-shirts that get skinned up just as bad. If you're gonna get in a wreck, you're gonna get in a wreck. Only thing you can do is just prepare to be the most defensive riding, the most defensive rider you can be. That's my suggestion to anyone. Yeah, if you like to go fast, you can be aggressive, but you can't not be defensive and aggressive at the same time. You have to be defensive 24/7 you're on a bike. Anytime you're on a bike, looking at turns, deciding which lane position you want to be in, always plays a role on how everything turns out. My favorite spot is I'll put my highway peg right on that yellow line. If I'm in a turn, I'll go a little bit more to the center, just looking through the turn, making sure there's no gravel in it though, but it's just whatever you're most comfortable with is the best. If you're scared to ride a bike, then it's just going to make things even worse for you. If you're scared of a bike, it's just going to make things a sticky situation all the time for you, because you're going to be over-guessing, overthinking everything you do on your bike, and it's going to cause you some headaches in the long run. I get it if you're just starting out. Look, one of my friends, she calls it the Kyle Training Academy. It cracks me up every time she says it. I don't even know if she watches these videos, but it cracks me up because she said she did the basic riders course at Harley, and she said with all the dumb shit that I made her do, she felt more prepared as a rider to do that course, to where she rode mopeds and stuff like that before, but never a motorcycle. She had a Vespa. She talks highly of this thing. It's still a Vespa, but it's still two wheels, so I can't give her shit for it, but I can at the same time. But she said that it prepared her for the class, and being a new rider, it made me feel good that I was able to help someone. I'm no professional by any means, but to where she can say she was one of the better riders in that basic riders course is amazing. It makes me happy to help, which I'm willing to do for anyone. I will go a million miles to help anyone. So here's our first stop, Harley Davidson of Xenia. I think it was called Buckman's before or something. Pretty sure it was Buckman's. But, oh, basic rider's course. But, yeah. Time for a little pit stoppy. So, see you when we take off, maybe. Peace! Alright. I ate too much food. So, not in a food coma yet. But, last time I went to Roosters is where we went. Last time we went to Roosters, I got some chicken tendies. And I was like, 4 chicken tendies, that should be good. No, that was way too much. So this time I got 2. And it was still way too much with some tay-tays on it. Oh, so good though. I had the, I forget, Memphis Gold, I think it is. It's the barbecue sauce with honey mustard. It's like every fat person's dream. So yeah, we stopped there for lunch. That was pretty good. Now we're actually on our way to the next bridge. Well, actually, so the next bridge is not a bridge. It's a bridge, but it's not a bridge. So they just routed, so you'll see where we turn left. They rerouted the road, so it no longer goes through that tunnel bridge, covered wooden bridge shenanigans. So you'll see that it's in a totally different space. It looks like someone built a creek and then built a bridge on top of it just for shits and gigs. But day's turned out beautiful. We got a little bit of a crosswind this way right now, but it's definitely beautiful out. I'd say it's almost 70 now. So that'd be like the perfect house for me. A little she shed in the back. I didn't share my she shed though, just in case if it caught on fire. That way I can build a bigger she shed. I think that's the new sign for covered bridge ride, or covered bridge road. So this is, I'm pretty sure this is the one I was talking about, where it kind of goes down and around and up and around the corner, but it's not really a bridge you drive through anymore. It's just a historical marker at this point. Dun 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 dun. That's how all my roll. Ah, you thought I was gonna say it. That was the song I was playing before I hit the start button again. But there's the bridge. You can see that the road there is no longer. Would you just look at it? The creek's there. The bridge is there. See if I can see the name of it. Stevenson Road Covered Bridge. Built 1877, restored in 2015. She's old, but with plastic surgery, anything could look good. Just kidding, I'm not into that. So, take this road for a little bit, do some more shenanigans. Oh, look at the little puppy. So, yeah. Thanks for traveling with Kyle Tours, where you see cool footage with a depressing tour guide. They're shitting the road, little rocks and shit. So, alright, well, see you at the next bridge, y'all filthy animals. Man, this looks crazy back here. Last time I went through here, there wasn't any leaves on the ground. Now there is. It's really awesome looking back here now. Here comes another bridge. Let's see, Hyde Road Covered Bridge. Covered Bridge 2014. I'm imagining that was when it was rebuilt, maybe, because I don't see why they would just build a new bridge like that. I'll probably have to look that up later. More of a curiosity thing. Alright. Alright, 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 alright. Man, it smells like fresh horses back here. So many leaves on the ground. I'm just glad it's not raining. All the shit would have stuck to the road, and that would have been not as fun. Let's see what this whole one says. Charlton Mill Covered Bridge, built 2013. So I just assume that they do build new covered bridges. I don't know if there was a bridge there before and they just rebuilt it new or what. Man, it is beautiful back here. No clue though. Looks like a deserted house up in there. Nope, not deserted. Yeah, this is awesome. I'm definitely getting a still shot of me going through here. What's up? Oh, look at the little baby pine trees. It's about that time. Another covered bridge. This one is on North Ballard Road. It's right, pretty much see it right off of 35 if you catch it right. But it does dead end, so it's a nice little hangout spot. Probably a lot of preteens come down, well, not preteens, probably teenagers come down here in their parents' cars and do some ungodly things. God, teenagers disgust me. So yeah, you can see there's a gravel road that goes off that way, but what we care about is ours that way. This one I think has been here for a while. Built 1883, restored in 2016. Ballard Road covered bridge. Yeah, America. Look at all the burnouts from the delinquents. Cool seeing them come all through the bridge. Let me walk through them really quick. Bye, other camera. Hello. So we're back. Stopped for some pictures. Sandy here gave out some goodie bags. Someone got a $20 gift card. That was cool. I wish I got a $20 gift card. But no. We could have rigged it. No one would have ever known. I could have been $20 richer. Harley gift card. What would I have bought for $20? Probably one poker chip. That's what it feels like sometimes. Onward, trusty steed. Yeah, so that was the dead end one. It ended right at the end of 35. It's right in between old 35 and 35. Guess it was the Joiner Road, and they're like, nah, no more. You no heavy no longer. Man, this ride has been fun though. It's perfect weather. It's a little windy, but not too windy. I can't imagine if I had those solid wheels like a lot of the old Softails had, where it's just a solid face. I couldn't imagine that. Yeah, tractor wants to play chicken, huh? Yeah, that's right. Better get off the road. I'd get it. Do. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. Do. All right, well, on to the next bridge, y'all. I'll see you then. All right. I have no idea how loud it is when I say stupid shit like that. But here is our last covered bridge. It looks like we just ride next to it. Looks like they built the real road. Yeah. So, I mean, we're on bikes. We could make that. We could shoot the gap, go. And Ingle Mill. Looks like 1877, restored in, I have no clue when. See if I can see it on the flip side. 2014. 1877, restored in 2014. Well, I probably won't record anymore after this video, but just thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you subscribe, it would mean the world to me. I know they're dumb videos, but it's just something I'm finding to do that takes up some time, gets my mind off of things. So any comments, likes, or follows, it's actually motivation for me to do it even more. So like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If anyone wants to do this ride, I can probably get the GXP file off of Sandy up there. It's a pretty good ride. Long, leisurely, not too technical. So yeah, see you guys next video.